So sorry I had to cut that video off short because I had a student calling me. So let's resume. So we're going to do the switches between them. So you'll go back to the G chord. You'll do one strum. Analyze it if you have to. Go through each individual string. And then you'll do the one finger switch to the E minor 7. Strum it. Analyze it. Figure out what needs to be fixed. Then go back to the G chord. Strum it. Analyze it. Make sure it's all clean. Go back to the E minor 7 chord, do it again. One string at a time. Now when they start sounding like this, then go ahead and move on to the next chord. So G to C add 9. And then you do the C add 9. So that's your G, down 1 for the C add 9. You do 5 strings. Strum it, do 1 string at a time. Make sure it's clean. And then you go back to the G chord. Make sure it's clean. Strum it. Go back to the C add 9 chord. Okay, so that's how you'll ensure that your chords are clean, is by doing that kind of analytical process when you're playing your chords. So the next little technique I wanted you to practice, just to make it a little bit more fun at home, was the palm muting. So you're going to mute with this part of your hand hitting the strings, and you'll be at a nice angle. You won't have to contort your hand or anything like that, like strum and then do that. You can just strum and then just rotate my hand. That's what I'm doing, just rotating it. Strum, rotate, strum, rotate. And you'll go from the G to the E minor 7, just do like one strum, palm mute, rotate to migrate to the E minor 7 shape, strum, mute. Then go back to the G, strum, palm mute. Go back to E minor 7, strum, palm mute. And then eventually try to do it without any hesitation from your fingers. Okay, so now that we've worked on that for a little bit, let's work on G to C add 9. You'll do the same thing, just strum, palm mute, migrate, down 1 each, strum, palm mute, migrate, up 1 each. So now for the C add 9, if you don't hit all 5, it's not the end of the world. If you hit that extra 6th string that's not in there, it's not the end of the world. Just make sure you strive for the top like 3, top 4, or all 5 if you can. But if you only hit like a few, it's perfectly fine. So you've got your G, strum, palm mute. Then you'll migrate to the C add 9, strum, palm mute. Migrate back to the G, strum, palm mute. And of course, again, if you notice your strings are sounding a little bit like that, you want to go through and analyze why they sound a little muffled or muddy, and then correct it, and then continue with the practice of switching. And the other 2 chords to switch between are the E minor 7 and the C add 9. So C add 9, you'd work to E minor 7 by migrating this one up 1 string and this one coming beneath the index finger, and then you migrate it back. Middle finger goes up and over, index goes down in the same fret. So migrating back like this, back and forth. Also do the individual strings one at a time for the C add 9. And then if you hear any muffling, do it again and try to correct it. Go back to the E minor 7. Try to analyze if anything sounds like this, you're going to need a little bit more pressure, because it should all sound clean like that, okay? So then just practice switching back and forth, doing a strum, palm mute, then switching, strum, palm mute. So remember, C add 9 has 5 strings that you play, strum, palm mute. E minor 7, you can do all 6, strum, palm mute. Okay, so those are the exercises we work on for this week, and I hope you have fun with this. And if you have any questions, of course, message me and I'll do my best. Yeah, so work on this, and I will see you next week. Have a good weekend, and yeah, bye.